Guys, it's me again, and today I'm going to be doing my video on red flags. If a guy constantly talks about his ex, that's a red flag, because that should be something in the past, so why do you need to continue to bring that up? If a guy continues and constantly accuses you of things, chances are he's probably doing it, and that should be a red flag in itself. If a guy has admitted to cheating on all of his exes at least 5 times or just at all,
that is a red flag.
I repeat,
A red flag. One.
Another red flag is also how they treat their mom. If a guy's like really mean to their mom or just like disrespectful, chances are they're probably gonna treat you like that or worse, because if they can't even treat their mom right, don't expect them to treat you right, because their mom gave birth to them and you didn't. So if a guy starts acting really serious too fast, that's also a red flag, because if it seems too good to be true, chances are it is. If he's posting you on social media right off the bat, if he's super pressed just like after like a day,
Run.
because chances are he's just out of his mind. Like, that is just something you don't want to do, because a relationship is supposed to be built over time and getting to know someone. And if they're just acting clingy already after like a few days or a couple weeks, chances are they're in lust with you and they like the idea of you, and they probably don't even like you for you. Another red flag is if a guy's controlling. If he tells you what you can and can't do, who you can and can't hang out with, what you can and can't wear, he's controlling, because you don't want to end up being with someone that's gonna basically act like they're your parent, because that's just not fun for anybody, and you'll just end up being really unhappy and fight all the time. One of the most annoying red flags is when a guy is obsessed with his boys. I am all for having guy time, hanging out with the boys, you know, having a guy's night, just hanging out with your friends, whatever. Like, I don't care. But when you're constantly obsessed with your friends, and when your friends are constantly obsessed with you, and you make them your #1 priority, clearly there's something they either are not telling you or they're just not into you, because at the end of the day, you should be their priority. And if they're constantly putting their friends in front, like above you, then you're just not their priority, which is fine, but that just is a red flag in itself. If he texts you, hey, what are you doing? What's up? How are you? And it's all past, I don't know, 10 o'clock p.m., that's considered night, and that's a red flag. If he wants to hang out with you, he can make time during the day, or he can text you during the day. If he's only texting you at night, he's only thinking about one thing, and no good things happen after 12. So just avoid that too. Another red flag is, let's say you're looking through your man's phone, and then you just notice that they happen to have like 5 or 6 calculators in their phone. Chances are those probably aren't calculators, and you probably should be a little worried about that. Another red flag is when guys say the following:
oh, it's not even like that. We're just friends. We used to talk, but it's not like that anymore.
It is like that. Every guy says that when they're up to no good. Another red flag is, let's just say one of their friends says something funny and they're laughing a little too hard at their joke. That's a red flag, because no one is that funny. You're out to dinner with somebody and you come back and your drink has bubbles in it. That is a red flag, because you probably got roofied and you should run. You're hanging out with a guy and he starts crying about one of his exes or one of his friends or anything. That's a red flag. And if he tells you, oh, my friend doesn't like you, and you ask why, and he says for no reason, or if he says because she's jealous of you, what would she be jealous about? That is a red flag, because chances are he did something with her, he's doing something with her, or all of the above. That concludes my video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.